Hey loves, it's your girl Joeylissette, and welcome back to Beauty and the Booze, where we are serving cocktails and looks.
Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
So for today's tutorial, I can't decide between the colors. I have this beautiful like nudish color or red. Help me decide. They both look so good. Go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this tutorial. So we're gonna start off with some fresh basil. I'm gonna go ahead and muddle that. Next up, some Grey Goose, lime juice, and we are going to shake it. I'm gonna strain mine. You don't have to if you don't mind the basil. Fresh watermelon juice, which is better than life itself. And some ginger beer, and there you have it. Enjoy. So I'm going to take edge control and I'm going to do my brows first. I'm going to brush them up to give me that laminated brow look. This is my favorite way to do my brows. Now I'm going to take my NYX brow pencil, and this is in the color ash brown, and I'm going to just draw a very thin line. I love this brow pencil because it really does give brows a realistic look. I think it has to do with the pen being so thin, so when I draw my brow like strokes, it just looks very authentic. It looks like a real brow. Now I'm just brushing little brow hairs. Now it's time to blend it in. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer and my angled brush. Lost that word for like 2 seconds. And now I'm just going to clean up the brows. This is going to give it a nice, clean, and sharp appearance. I'm going to take the rest of my concealer and I'm going to put it all over my eyelid as a base. Very important, you always want to use a base. It's going to help the colors pop and to stay on for a longer time. And now we're going to go ahead and apply a powder. I'm using the Sacha Buttercup right there. And this is just going to mattify the concealer so the eyeshadow can blend a lot easier. And we're taking that color and putting it right in the outer crease. And I'm swooping it inward. I was talking to my nephew. Going back and forth. Now I'm going to take that transition color and I'm going to put it right on the harsh edge because you really want to soften it up. Remember, with eyeshadow, you don't want to see where it begins or ends. You want it to be that well blended. And we're just buffing it out even more to give it that smooth and light effect. Now we're taking our same concealer and we're just carving out that eye. And from Natasha Dodona, we're just going to pat that in. And we're going to do a very thin wing for the eyeliner. We don't want to take too much attention away from the eyeshadow itself, so that's why we're doing the eyeliner so thin. We want the focus to be on the eyeshadow. And take your time when it comes to the inner corners. I had to, trust me, and I'm still new to doing my inner corners, but trust me, practice makes perfect. So that's why it takes me a little bit longer. Now we're going to take a dark brown eye pencil and we're just going to line the bottom. And that eyeshadow is blended so well. So proud of how this look came out. And for the face, you know, I use my coconut smoothie primer from Rite Aid Beauty. And I forgot to put it on first. You know, I usually put it on first, but that's why I put it on now. So it has time to sit while I do my lashes. I feel like you get better results with your foundation when you let the primer sit for a little bit. And of course, I'm using the lashes from my collection, Love City Beauty. This is Sapphire Beach. Link will be posted down below, so you go ahead and shop and support your girl. Thank you. So now it is the foundation. I'm using the Juviah stick. I am using Belize and Madagascar. And those two mixed together give me the perfect complexion. So I used for the setting spray the Makeup Revolution Hyaluronic, and I was not a fan of it. It actually felt like there was alcohol in it because it felt very burning and drying. Yeah, it was a no for me. And I've tried hyaluronic acid before. I actually use it, and it never felt like that. So maybe because my skin was dry, it didn't agree with me, but I was not crazy about it. It was extremely drying, and it did sting a little. But you live and you learn. Of course, I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer. And the lightest shade I'm putting towards the center of my face, and then the darker shade outer. And I switched to the NYX setting spray. And I'm just going to press that in. And doing this, setting your face like this will not only help the concealer to blend out a lot easier, but it's going to hold it. Like, this concealer will not move, no creasing, none of that. And notice how I'm just pressing it into my skin. I'm not wiping it. You want to press products into your skin. That will give you full coverage. That is going to minimize any type of lines, any type of creasing. It'll give you a natural finish. And another tip is to be gentle when pressing it into your skin. You don't want to be too harsh. And we're just going back with those original colors we had used from the Makeup Revolution palette, and we're just smoking them out underneath the eyes. Also, I can't find the footage, but I did use my Sacha Buttercup powder to lightly set underneath my eyes and where I put the concealer. And I'm taking that brown pencil and doing a double wing. So make sure you set underneath your eyes, okay? And I actually saw this tip on TikTok where she warmed up the contour on her hand and then applied it, and I loved it. Like, that's one of my new favorite techniques now, because you don't get that like grayish cast shadow. It just looks so good and so natural. And I've been loving a natural contour lately. Like, I don't want to look too snatched, you know. And this is my first time trying the Charlotte Tilbury, and that is life. It is beautiful. It looks so freaking good on my skin. Like, pores gone, lines gone. I highly recommend. I got the mini one though. I'm just taking a little bit of bronzer just to warm my skin back up. Now I'm going to take my MAC lip pencil, and this is Cork. And I love me a brown liner, like, oh my goodness. And the lip color, I'm pretty sure is called Myth, but I'll have the products listed below. And this is the see-through lip gloss. And there you have it, loves. We are all finished. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to comment which lip color I should rock.